uphill about 30 yards, so it's all downhill to the hole. And we're gonna zoom really in on me and this flag here. Perfect. We got a little snowfall in New England. Live golf practice starts in March and it doesn't stop till it's over. Until the winter comes again. But winter decided to pay us a visit today. I thought this was a really cool shot to get. This is golfing, March, Massachusetts. True March Madness event, I guess. That's what we got here, guys. Got snow coming down. Monty wants the ball bad. He missed his dad. And we're just here to get better. Where's the one I gave you before? This wasn't it. But loosen up a little tight from work and take a couple hacks. Oh, that felt good. All right. Golf Alchemist here. We go live, do this all the time. I got funny shorts. They're kind of clickbaity, but I got you guys in the door. We come out here and we hit golf balls. It's kind of chaotic. Teaching my daughter the game in the process. And I got a blue heeler who loves the ball. He thinks that's his job. Just clean the paint off of this face because I spray painted some balls. I got some videos from when I was playing out here in the winter. As you can tell, it's March, but in Massachusetts it hasn't left yet. Hey, I'm gonna put you in the house. All done? All done in the house. Get in. I'm gonna have to go over the dog today for the win. And I brought a glove out, so maybe I'll use that. But yeah, we come out, we get live. We do this all the time. And we have a lot of fun doing it. I don't know. I've definitely gotten better. I use the 60 degree a lot here. Unless I want to like run one home and bounce it early with the 56. That's also a move here on this downhill shot. But I like to think of it as if you had this tree in the way and you were troubled and it was off to the side, you had to figure out a way to go around it. So that's how I learned to hit a fade, was out here doing this. One for Monty, one for me. And here we go. That sat down nicely. I don't like that barrel. I can see it out of the corner of my eye. It was bothering me. Good boy. All done. Good boy, good drop. No. I'm just going to play around you. Have to have short hands. And I'm scared to hit him, so I go wide. Let's draw one right over the dog. It's soft here in Massachusetts. We got snow flowing. And the next 5, one of these goes in over the dog. You got to subscribe twice. You got to get a friend to subscribe. That's a real thing, you know. Those are the rules. I didn't write them. I just got out of work. I didn't bring a lighter over here. Had to keep that thing going. And normally I would have already hit 10 balls by now, but like I said, if one of these next 4 now, not 5, goes in, you gotta subscribe. That's a beauty. That's almost worth subscribing. That's what you're looking for in this situation here. Like, I just don't want to hit that tree. And I'll find it, don't you worry. But that's perfect. That's absolutely stunning as far as shots go. Didn't even lose the ash off my cigarette. It's an old Ben Hogan practice trick. Oh, I guess I'd rather be putting uphill than 20 feet. You gotta stop. What are you doing? My patience is pretty fucking good. But he gets weird sometimes. It's probably been a tough day. Mom was running errands. He was home. I get it. I wanted to play too. That's why I'm out here. But I love my boy. Fade. In the hole. We'll fade. Turning right. Oh. Okay, get going. But I'm going to hit a draw in. You got to be a subscriber if this goes in. Oh, come on. That should make you hit the button anyway. Could you do that with a little bit of landing, a little bit of bite, and then still go in the hole? Oh, that hurt. I want to invite someone out here. If I could find someone I know is normal. Maybe somebody I know went to college with them and pretend I did it freely. Turn right. That's a beautiful dart right there. And that's my stock shot, I would say. In the hole. That ramp might work someday if I get one with enough backspin. Like that. You really got to chill. Come on, I'll hit it to you. Good boy. He brought back the ball. I can't hit as far, though. So he's already, back right now, and that's all I could think about. So now I'm sculling it, which I usually don't miss many. In the hole, subscribers. Another easy putt, though. He lost that one. He'll find it, though. Like I said, just got out of work. Come on here, show you guys what I got. In the hole, high draw. Oh, come on, man. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That really is, though. Monty, they can hear you, and they're not too keen on it. But I love you, buddy. Nice, soft, high draw. Maybe before the tree is the move. Look at this, dude. I'm playing in a blizzard in March. Turn. I don't know. I was a really good fucking athlete. I probably could have been great if I worked hard. Or was like Race Rue, the boy that never grew. Shout out Massimo, my buddy, for that phrase. That's the one, but you just love to put it off your hip, dude. So when you figure out what you do, I don't like the guys that have their driver this way because they hit it like that, but I would try to tighten it up a little more. But if you do tend to go right or left, aim a little right, and it'll go right in the hole like this should have, And that's just from any given day. It's probably because I'm tight from work. That's another one right at the cup. It's obviously wicked hot, but once I figure out what way I'm leaning that day, it's a guy with his own back issues. I'm sorry, I'm never normally like this. It's just brutal. This microphone picks up everything, even if I put the stupid filter over it, which I don't like. But I am thinking of you guys, if you're wondering. All right, I'm going to make a subscriber out of somebody here if they play by the rules. Next 5 balls, one of these is going in, and you got to subscribe, Golf Alchemist. That's a beautiful shot. Remember, one of these 5, Golf Alchemist, subscribe. We found the tree. That can be deadly. Settle it down. Golf Alchemist. I'm going to throw it right at it. Just like that, except it's going to sit down. Watch. Back foot. Real big shaft lean. Scoopy. And it'll settle down and go in if I throw it to the right spot. Or do we just go back to the old high draw? Because it's so fucking easy to throw it at least close like that, but I can't tell you where it's going to end up. And then the reason I was fearing hitting it earlier is I find that tree. High draw. Oh, almost ran it in. Remember, guys, you got to subscribe if one of these next 10 goes in. How's that sound? Oh, get in for him. We've really been working on it. I mean, the real shot, really, though, is to just kind of throw it near this rock. But every time I do that, it lands perfectly and stops. But I think we're feeling it today. I have, we'll call it command on the ball. Because if I try to clear that rock, but I want to hit the fade. I'm going to fade a beauty in there. Watch this fade. Just got to get it to turn, though. The ground in between the hole and the mat is so uneven between that rock, so it's like... just getting it to there is an absolute victory. That's the one. If I'm getting cute, I'll end up there a bunch. And for some reason, I'll have a couple front runners. So how about... no matter what I do, huh? Fade into the tree. How about a fade but not into the tree? Found a rock instead. Oh, high draw. That's been the best bet all day. I could put it to where it wants to be. How about just a draw in general? That could have had legs. Maybe just the general draw. Oh, gross. Bite backwards. Eventually I'll miss one, but I think I don't miss as much as I probably should. Thin to win, and that's in the hole. Wow, that was gross. In the hole? Oh, nope, just a blocker for the next good one I throw. Those are just way the fuck right. Are you bailing out? Not focusing? Let's focus a little for the kids at home. Better. Don't worry. I got a whole bucket for you. If one of these balls I just dumped out goes in, I'm going to need some subscribers for the Golf Alchemist if you haven't already. Going to hit a sweet little baby draw. That was so fucking not baby. Also didn't hit anything but the golf ball with the hosel. I mean, really though, in order for me to control it, do I really need to hit it that hard? Probably not. That's a beauty. Still way the fuck out though. Swing through it. That's so much tighter inside the rock where we want to be. Rejected by the rock. We're still going after that draw. Right in the hole this time. That's another great putt though. Is it weird? Is it the spray paint balls that I'm hitting better because they have more fucking grip, which is gross? Possibly, or just because I'm focusing more. Let's test it right here. Oh, it's definitely not the spray paint balls because that was perfect. I don't like them because they've been building up on the club. I think in the last couple videos too, I've only rolled in one spray paint ball. Wow. Golf Alchemist in a rare struggle. Maybe because it's snowing. Maybe because we worked. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Monday. Maybe it's Maybelline. Spinner. We ride spinners, though. All right, if this goes in, hit that button. Subscribe. Run. I got about 10 balls left. If one of them goes in, let's make a subscriber out of you. That tree. Is that smoked anyway? It felt kind of smoked. That was pretty good. Just trying to do that. That's great if it didn't hit that tree, which it didn't. That wanted to come back home. You see that? The old baby draw. Draw, baby, draw. Come home. I don't want it off the bounce. Come home. Just missed it. Getting too creative here instead of just being like and throwing it right at it. Not really much going for the Alchemist, but we got enough balls for me to have a chance at putting one in. Because at any given time, I've probably hit what? I don't know, let's say 25, 30 balls. I don't like when I find the rock. The rock is the arch nemesis. I think I named it Voltar after some guy that was talking trash one day. Or Zoltan? Zoltan. I think his name was Zoltan, and I was calling him Zoltan, like the people from Dude, Where's My Car? But anyway, watch me rip this shot and put it in the hole. That's not it, buddy. That's really not it. Slash, and it still bites. But that was not it either. Feeling a little tight. Beautiful. Jeez, that was like a terrible pool shot. Hit every ball on the table but the one I was trying to. Get there. Get there. Oh, man. That had the stuff legends are made of as far as it going soft. But we're back. Let's sort of putt from the tall grass, you know, putt from the rough here. See what we can't do. I don't think I have like any confidence in any of these shots I've taken. It should be more like that's confidence. It's gonna run home too with confidence. Wow. Imagine that. I just lack the focus talking to you guys, but if I get one of these in the snow in March in Massachusetts, you have to subscribe. Might as well make that one go in for some footage. Okay, just cleared the runway again. It's like a game of pool. It's like a chess match, but we're going to dunk one, and you're going to be a subscriber because of it. That fucking pull I have is crazy. Just go straight through to the target. You dumbass. Draw. When I say draw, I want that to bite back that way. How about the stock shot, Ross? Why don't you just try to hit that for once? That's why. You love that tree. Get in the hole for him. Oh, man. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Hey, 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 hey. All right, I think I can do this. I'm like, I've done it before, you know. And he's done it again. Oh my God, Larry, it picked up someone on the way, turned back home. Oh, she's continued down the hill. He's gonna have a good look for par there. Or is it a birdie because it's a par 3? Turn over and be in. Oh, the mental strength he has to hang on, folks, isn't something you read about. Playing in the snow, Golf Alchemist, March, Massachusetts, 2026, about to hole out. I'm going to make a subscriber out of somebody who's decided to stay for this bullshit. So I can fucking put this in, dude. Get in there. I'm just going to fucking get down and bear down on one and just go, get in the hole. Run your ass off. Fucking putting the spin on it like you wish you could. Paul Skeen's curveball. You ready, dude? Watch this fade. Pussy. That was so much spin. Turn again. Bang, I could catch that. Back in the day. Hear the stories. Here's this little fade that's going to be so hard. Turn. There's just so many divots. Trying to knock the old fade-a-rooski in. Turn. I can't believe that wasn't sculled to another planet. That's it. I'm glad that ball wasn't the reason why. But here it is. Turning in. Oh, that was a line drive, and we all know it. Please be it. All right, back to a stock, slight fade. I mean, draw. But, yeah, that's like a beautiful shot. Like, who's mad at that? I'm not. I'm muscle memory saying I'm going to do that every time. Occasionally I'll get that, though. Or it'll bite and just stay there. But that's a great putt. And it loves to be on the left side because that's where everything goes. So that's why I was thinking at least if I hit a fade, maybe a tight fade near the rock, like that, I could put it in. And then that way, if it runs to the right side of the rock, like over here, it might go in still. If I can muscle it over it or around it, like that. Is that really a shot I could do? Put it through the slingshot tree and in. Maybe that's another level. High and in. Get in the air. Oh, wow. We're showing struggles that you don't normally see around here. There should already be one in. Is it because the snow? I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but to me, this is wonderful. I'm not like enjoying it because I'd much rather it be nice out, but it's not as cold as you would think. Even though they say it has to be a certain temperature to snow, but the fact that there's no wind when you live in Massachusetts, it's not that bad. It's a win if it's 50 degrees out or 40 degrees out and it's not windy. Because wind chill is a factor. I need like the No Garcia Paras. Somebody send them to me. I got my Venmo dropped on my latest video. That's in the hole. Turn. Run your ass off. That's a great shot, if nothing less. But every time I do that one, I'm so nervous of this tree that I end up leaving it short. I get traumatized. I think that's showing that I've grown as a golfer because I don't know if you could pick it up on the camera, but there's nothing where you guys are placed on the right side unless it's like left short. Just nice on the green, like left short in a good way, I guess, tucked up. All the other stuff is all on the left. because this tree's a killer, but I've been drawing it right through it today, so that's impressive. Like, I've been doing a lot more of that, and there's a few over there for sure. But this is in, and you gotta subscribe when it happens, you know what I'm saying? Turn home. They're picking up too much mud, so I have zero control after that. Maybe I just carry the mat. How would I carry the mat? I don't think I could carry it off the turf. I don't think I could. Maybe off the high grass? Can carry that rock perfect though. Get in off the tree. One of these times we'll do it and it'll be cool. That ball was still moving. I was trying to hit it while it was. Uh-oh, don't find the rock and become the rock master. Should I just throw these little low line drives at it? The camera's set up for it. You're not catching my height anyway. I'll put one of those in. But I'm going to need you to subscribe because we got 10 balls left. And if they go in, you have to subscribe. Golf Alchemist in the hole. I'll tell you, this is pretty cool scenery though. I should have added a little more of the lighting that I have set up. But I didn't think it'd be so dark this early. Get in to the rock. The belly of the beast, that is. Zoltar. Turn. Oh my fuck. You know what? You played 18 holes with it, pretty much, we'll call that. Let's try the 56. For me, the 56 has more of a top run. When I hit it, everything goes forward, so I just try to leave it where I know that it's going to use the rest of the speed to get home. And both of my 56s aren't that great. My backyard or my bag club one. But I'm pretty good with them. That's a bonus ball if it goes in. I don't want that anyway. But I can hit it straight. I like that about it. And every time I use it, people go, this is what you should be using around the greens. But I just feel like I just get too much belly on it. Even if that's about to go in, which it's not because I'm not getting any love today. I'm fine with that, but I don't know. Maybe if somebody sent me like some Vokey wedges, or I had like a badass 56, but I just don't, I'm not in love with the feel I have on them. But I definitely have gotten a better result. Maybe that's just like, I had to start doing that with other clubs. Like, oh, I used to thought I hit it bad, and then I became a better golfer and started hitting different irons and things, and understood how to hit them. But mine used to, it wouldn't do that for me before. I could never get the 56 to bite. Uh-oh. Turn. Huh, it settled down pretty nicely for one I missed. Get in. Oh, terrible. But I don't know. I'm going to try to put this in and make a subscriber out of you. That's kind of my goal. If I tuck one in, you go, wow, you know, you hit fucking 100 balls and you put one in. Do you think I could put one in after 100? Sometimes I'm good for like 4 or 5 and 30 to 40 balls, though, so it's all, that was like how my dad likes to hit it, try to pick it like that. Instead, I like to just fucking lean in like a baseball, make greater contact as I can, if I'm being honest. But I found sending myself to finish that way, I start pulling it, but it goes home, hits the flag, rings the doorbell, and runs off like he was playing ding dong ditch, instead of me just staying down and going, I'm gonna swing straight through to that target. And then I put way more control on it. I'm way happier with that than the one that rang the doorbell. Even though it sat cute, because more often than not, you're not ringing the doorbell. You might get one of those a year instead of 10, 20 of those a fucking year. Because you're focused on the club path through and backwards. Forget the Plinko shit. Get out of the way, though. Fall in for the footage. Psyching myself out about these spray paint balls. I think they're too easy to control. Which I feel like logic would dictate that probably makes some sense. But it's not that I've, unless it was snow on the ground. It's not that I've been tucking in exclusively those ones, so maybe not. Let's try to hit my favorite shot with the 60 with this. Oh, okay. So maybe because I learned that with the 60, I should have been hitting it with this one. Probably, definitely. Okay, let's think of it as the draw then. Yeah, well, I'll just tone it down slightly. Just tone it down slightly and put it in. That's really all it is, huh? I'm getting lazy. I can feel it. But that's it. Should we do like some people? Like, I would never use a 56 and open the face. See, like, I got chunky with it and everything because it just doesn't feel like that's the move for me. But somebody was saying maybe they'll bite like that, and I don't know if that's true. Because then, more often than not, whenever I hit the 56, that's what it does. I don't get a lot of bite. I get a lot of forward run. That's why I hit it like that. And I try to get it to stop and go in the hole instead of running into another ball that wouldn't be on the green. Sometimes you got to do that, though. I like hitting my 56 at different times, but I would say usually when I'm like, I don't think the 60 will carry, and I don't want to use a half pitch and wedge swing, so I'll just give it a nice whatever. But back to the 60 and in for subscriber growth is what we're looking for here. I'm sure I might have got a few people to join in on it. Come on. I need a moment. I'm going to go scream. Maybe they can hear me go in the bathroom. Even though I hit the green button, I thought that was the mute, but I was wondering if that doesn't work. Somebody let me know in the chat if you can hear me go in the bathroom, I guess. I thought for sure green was the mute button. There's no other way to have it. Green's definitely not working. So, let me know. Can you hear me now? Good. We've hit enough balls where I got a fighting chance. It's so soft. I should have zoomed out and decided to go for height on you guys. But maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just start dropping teardrops in. And then if I get one in, somebody subscribes. It'd be cool. Take a minute to thank our sponsors there, Pabst Blue Ribbon. An extra tough there, future one. I'd love Blundstone to hook me up. Run, get legs. That's just gross. I would leave right now if I was someone else. Get on! It's like, I'm not afraid to hit the golf ball. Like, that's what you have to, like, that's how you have to be. You can't be I'm never hesitating. This tree makes me hesitate. But it makes me face adversity out here for 45 minutes, and that's why you subscribe to guys like the Golf Alchemist. Because I'm going to be doing it on the course with my buddies, and you'll get to see the difference between amateurs, semi-pros, semi-maritard, and everything in between. That's pretty. I think of all the things, that make this place unique. This won't be the only tee I'm hitting from forever. I got a little spot up here, some different things set up that I want the boys. But I do have the dream where I bit a little real green where that little mat is. It grows and tends to be a larger area with some different hole setups. And then we can pitch it all from different areas. That's the dream for me and my friends. I don't want to hit that rock again. My dream right now is for it to go in. And how would I do that? Have an intention, set it. I just have to get it through to that. Off the bounce, it could have made it. Just another one tucked up close on the mat, though. I'm loving my spread lately. See, I think most people would find that this tree, no matter what shot you're hitting, unless you're doing that one, is deadly. That should go home anyway. It fought its way to the stay on the green. Could you get one to stay on the green in the chat? Let me know. Subscribe if this goes in. I think it did. No, it hit a rock. What'd you guys think? I was out of balls? Nope. All right. I don't know how many are here, but if one of them goes in, you have to hit that button and subscribe. Run up the likes if I touch the pin. It's only fair. Come home. Ooh, that would have been one that might have rode the rock back down. Still wouldn't have made the green, though. There's a lip there, and I know that. Get in. Golf Alchemist here, for those of you just joining us. I'm in my backyard. It was snowing earlier, and we're trying to just bear down and knuckle one up and get one in. Any way we can at this point. And it's just been quite abysmal today. I'm going to hit a fade. How about a high fade? Come on, that would have been the number, dude. I believe that one wholeheartedly. Again, high fade. Find the fucking tree, why don't you? High fade. Nick off the tree and run home. How about the semi-high fade, the medium fade? Go back to it. It wanted to. Can you guys see that? I don't even think you get to appreciate the fucking degree of the fades here. Because I'm like dropping them into the picture because I have you zoomed on me. How about little fucking tight line drive fades? That like skip so hard you can tell they want to bite. Like that. It's going to bite, and run. That's what we needed it to do, was run. How about that? That should be the number. Tell you what, if that got the touch the phone home button, for those of you that know what the button is and can find it, like that one's going to know the button and turn right hard looking for it. Taking people with it to the party because it's a good friend. But I'm telling you, we're going to put one on the button and it's going in. And that's the bottom line because the Golf Alchemist said so. I think I'm going to make a t-shirt that says, "Get legs, you bastard." Because I promise you, this stream won't end until I get one in. I'll be out here all night, you guys, if you're wondering. So you can check back in a little bit. That means this either went in or I'm working on it. But I'll tell you, I do love my dispersion today. I really do. That's it, right? Took the old straight hop up and down and then picked up 9 gallons of mud when it landed and went, nope, but that might be it. Come on, be a friend. Just with that other one and all the other beauties that I have there, this has mud already stuck to it. Let's see if we can hit it off and still get it to go in. Like, I'm sorry. I'm fucking one-handed. You gotta all subscribe. All right, if that happens, everybody in here subscribes. If we go one-handed up and in with the high draw. Snow coming back in, starting at my back. The camera might be picking it up now if you guys look closely. This is what March in Massachusetts is, and if you're a grinder, you're out here and you grind. It's as simple as that, folks. Or the old one-handed bandit, which I'm better at. That'll run, probably get in the hole. I'm telling you, I'm better at one hand. And if you can subscribe, if I get it in with one hand, you have to get a friend to subscribe. It's not even just you at that point. You got to call all your buddies now and be like, this kid just hit one in with one hand. He's a sicko. Ready? How about a draw with one hand? All right. Now we're going to hit the fucking fade with one hand. Turn home. Watch. We're going to hit the fade with one hand. The fade that turns home. And I'm going to put it in too. A little one-handed fade. In the hole. Jeez, it makes you remember what you have to do sometimes. Run and get the legs through the door. I said through the door because there was like 2 balls there, but I figured out some things about this game that I'm really proud of. I know that if I was like, oh man, can you get it over there? I'm like, I'll give it a shot. I would do this. And anything that happens after that's a win for me because I got it over there. Now I don't have to deal with that tree and I'm in front of it. I could put it in front of that tree 30 different ways. Yeah, it hit that rock, still turned out pretty cool because I didn't hit the rock like I did the other 30 times. And even if I wanted to get weird, I do believe I could. But I have to focus. And talking to you guys is like the whole reason I'm here. Not for that to not go in and be close and never get a subscribe button from it, though that's what I want if I get one in. It's because I'm talking to you that people are in here. Has nothing to do with my pain and my struggle over here, but I'm going to put it in because I believe. Look at the snowfall in the background, too. Wouldn't this make for a great shot if I was just like, hey, check this shit out? And I put it in the hole like bang. Wouldn't that be something? Instead, we're choosing today to have a tough day. Never. It's going in. All right, wind's a factor. I haven't even looked at the flag today. Let's do the draw and use the wind. Huh? Oh, heaven let your light shine down. Ready? Watch the draw. In the hole. Off a million bounces. Maybe we'll send 2 in. Should we go back to the fade? Turn hard. Wow, dude. Don't you like that I'm able to talk to it? Does that make me a wizard? Turn hard. Not then, though. How about you just turn into the hole? Think I can make it do that? In the next 3 balls that happens, you have to subscribe to the Golf Alchemist. Turn into the hole. Hey, you're going to go into that cup over there with the Masters flag hanging out of it. Wow. Everything goes off your hip, dude. Maybe learn how to aim. All right, we got you out of the way, buddy. Now I got a fighting chance. If I aim off my hip because I don't know how to aim a golf club shot. Until now. Oh, man. But then you change your whole swing because you feel like you're aiming the wrong way like an idiot. That's in the hole. Based off the data my back's giving me today and where I have to aim to the right, I think I can start putting some in. If I just don't change my swing in the process. I'm going to walk one of these in. You ready? Just clearing more debris, don't you worry. Golf Alchemist makes you subscribe because he gets one in. And he doesn't stop a stream until one goes in. And usually I put in 2, 3, 4. But even on these tough days in between flurries, I'll come out here and grind. And I don't want a bank shot either. I'm going straight up in the cup. Maybe I'll fly it. That's the one. Dude, we don't have enough balls left to make a believer out of you. So if you're in here still and you've suffered through this, I'm going to make you subscribe. Oh, man. We are off. Maybe this will help. A little bit of MJ's secret stuff. If you know, you know. And if you don't, you don't. But maybe drop that movie in the comments. MJ's secret stuff. Be the number. That's like truly what you're looking for on this hole instead of just the old. Please get there. Because I don't want to be on this side of the rock. I'd rather be coming back up the hill if I was playing this hole in real life. I'd rather be coming back up the hill. That's the number of the rock. If you guys want to give it a call sometime, it's 15 yards. I got the wheel out back. If you stay tuned this spring, I'll show you all the measurements around here. That's a pretty good shot. We're picking up a lot of mud. Maybe go even higher. And then just stay where it lands. But carry it further like that. Get there and turn left like I wanted you to. The Golf Alchemist is in a struggle right now, but we don't give up. We don't get mad, we get even, we practice harder. I don't have any intentions out here other than I'm trying to make them for you guys a lot of times lately, but in the process, I just say the different shots I'm going to hit, so that is my practice. I get a little fucking, like, worked up at myself, but I'm never really... It's just like the golf course. I don't really act like that out there. I don't take it home. And I definitely, like, I'm never throwing a club or whatever. I was in the beginning when I was younger. By younger, I picked it up as, like, a fucking, I don't know, savage 25-year-old, so. But I never really got into it till the last few years, like, heavily. I had a membership at a place. Learned to do stuff like that. Clear the runway again. But if a little bit of focus just goes such a long way. Because at least, you know, you can always, I'm just trying to, like, if I'm aiming for that green, I'm just trying to be on it. I don't care about anything else after that. It's all like a fucking bonus. It's if you put me a little closer, but yeah, this is probably the yardage, but downhill, I'm just going, please just stop. Land and stop somewhere. Like, oh, that's a win, even though you're on the higher half of the green. Or you go, and you risk the tree. And then you're way down there anyway. It's a real tough shot to be able to, without hitting that tree 30 times. And then you're like, hey, I'm with you, but I got lucky. How many times would you get lucky, though? Because I'm pretty good, and I've hit it 100,000 times. The tree literally just has war wounds. I feel like someday I've hit it so many times in the same spot, I'm actually going to be able to, like, take down a limb, like, due to bruising of the poor bastard. And I like the trees. I don't want to cut down anything that's, like, a nice, decent living tree. We cleared some stuff here, but they were, like, I don't even know, rubber trees? Is that what we call them? Anyway, draw and you subscribe after it goes in. Sound good? Little draw and then you subscribe after it goes in. You know? All right, now in the middle of that, and that's a draw of the last ball I have in a snowy March live stream, and you guys subscribe. Ah, that's terrible. But there's a rule here. I don't stop unless one goes in. We should switch to this little shorty setup that I have. Look at all of these. Dug in, too. Just straight dug in. Love it. In my backyard, wearing a glove like a douche. But I don't even care because honestly, I was starting to beat the shit out of my hand. That wasn't already beat the shit from working. So I'm like, it's just a different level. It's like lifting weights, type of callus. Like, I don't really need that, to be honest. I'm kind of good with it. But I have it anyway for like my entire life. But it was starting to happen in like the inside of my palm. And that I'm really good with. Like, I don't give a fuck about calluses. I care more about, like, I don't want to be ripping the middle of my hand. You know, you fucking don't realize how much you use shit till you lose shit. But yeah, I'm gonna put one of these in. I can't let this slide. I guess we'll just consider this a warm up. My phone's probably fucking dead. Who am I even talking to? Nobody? I didn't even think about that. Did I turn the brightness down? 6% with 41 is in here. We're trying. Several great hits and swings, George. We love you, brother. If you're in here, I should zoom out more, give you guys a little more of the action. Is that better or worse? I think that's a little bit better. You can kind of catch the ball flight that way. I gotta get an emergency charge going. Is Deanna watching? I wish I was pulling some out of the hole right now, but I'm not. But this is my setup. It's 30 yards downhill to about this. That's probably 25, 24. We got snow in March in Massachusetts. Again, little stupid flurries. Not really even considered snow, but it's just your weekly weather update from me. I have to get, what do I got? If you guys will bear with me, the 39ers that are still here. 56 now. This is awesome. Hit that like button. Those of you just joined us, hi, how you doing? It's the Golf Alchemist. I'm going to rip some balls from up here on this platform. I just kind of zoomed it out because I figured you guys could get a more full spectrum of the shots. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Please join us. I'm going to go grab the charger, and I'll be right back. Hey, buddy. Is that how I was in? Oh. When we charged it, did we do an input? How I charge my phone while I was out there. But I just don't have, your thing needs a USB-C. Like, I don't give a fuck. I have like 56, 66 people in there. That means I got concurrence. If they all watch for 10 seconds, it's like 10 hours somehow. It's like insane. So I don't want my phone to die. But I don't remember how. Do we have anything that has a USB-C on the end, but a USB on the other end? Like a little tiny one? Because my mom. Long ass boy, that's not an iPhone charger. That's USB-C. Because maybe it's long enough to do it, maybe it isn't. It's my best bet. Can you light me a smoke on outside though? Because I get you back in later and I don't know if I can. Alright, but you talked to my mom, you said? Alright, that's all I wanted. Oh no. Sucks is. Oh wait, no. Haha. Sick. There's 1% to spare. We got a little flurry coming down. And I'm gonna fucking show you guys the Golf Alchemist. Actually, we can't go up that high. Sick. I love that this was able to work. Sweet. Holy shit, it's already at 5%. Awesome. Okay, you guys can't hear me. Sorry, I was talking to you guys. Awesome. I got my thing charging up. We're going to go back up there and rip some balls for you guys. It's going to be awesome. Golf Alchemist, we're going to do a little, I don't know, half 5-gallon bucket fucking challenge. Trash barrel golf ball challenge. I want to pick a few more up though because I got just enough light to use the fact that I'm a little warmed up to put one in the cup. What do you guys think of that? Sound good? Sounds good to me. I do this all the time. I got live streams that create shorts. Most of them are clickbaity. I'll own that. But I got one doing numbers right now, 1.5 million. I recommend using remixes because I don't know anything about copyright law. They made it quite easy for me. If your video is eligible to be remixed, and I don't know why people don't do it. Why wouldn't you want to get more money from someone remixing your video? You get a percentage of, if I did it and now I'm not even monetized and this kid's just raking cake. You'd be crazy not to let people remix your stuff. I actually have two remixes for my video that's doing really well, which as a creator, I think you guys can imagine that's awesome. But I love it. I do this all the time. Pop in, pop out. It's snowing. We're still going. We don't care. So what? These are things softball teams I used to play would say. So what? Mike too, why? It's a charity event. Why are we keeping score, buddy? I play to fucking win. Maybe that's why I love golf, the drug that it is, because it's definitely a drug. It's the only thing you're willing to do with strangers besides drugs, which makes it a drug. I'm gonna hole one out. I'm gonna snow flurry in March, Massachusetts, to my backyard setup. That's only gonna get better. Production included. But right now, this is what you get. Over the dog and in. Draw, baby, draw. And that's it. Monty, come on. Get in. This is perfect, huh? I actually love this, Monty. I got you. Don't bark. I can't even focus. Mommy's got the chuck it. Ready? Through the slingshot tree in the hole. Even if it don't go through, I'm happy if it just goes in the hole. Run your ass off. I can't wait for my baby to get home. Get in. This snow's like when Forrest Gump talked about rain that came up instead of down. The snow looks like it's like going in slow motion. Maybe that's what I should do and put it in the hole. Oh, mate, you ever had the snow just talk to you, lad, and tell you that you're gonna fucking float one in on the draw? Because I have. But then it whispered, maybe a fade. And I just faded one in instead of sculling it like that. This is unbelievable. It's not even that cold out. There's zero wind, not a breath of it, and we're playing in the snow in March in Massachusetts. This is great footage for the live. Invite your friends. Make this go viral because I'm putting one in. I'm the Golf Alchemist. And I'm playing in the snow like a big kid does. Get in the hole in the snow. Golf Alchemist. Playing in snow conditions I didn't plan on playing in. It was like Madden. I chose an indoor team and I'm playing in the snow. Get in. I have no focus because I'm like so giddy and happy and you guys are probably enjoying this. It's such a peaceful setting. Ready though? Get in the hole. We're gonna have to walk it in that way. That's like what I want to do, isn't it? I'm gonna do it. How we do it, but it's going in. Turn home. This is so fucking sweet. All I could see is the snow by my ball, and then after I can't even watch it. Straight back, straight through. Trying to make it do what it do. More balls, more gas. T-shirts coming soon. Pat Y. Uh-oh, these conditions. Visibility is being hurt right now, folks. Get in. You ever want to punch the groundskeeper in the mouth? Just think about a groundskeeper who plays his own course. That's me. And I want to punch myself in the mouth. That gotta be it, doesn't it? This is kind of sick, guys. It's like surreal. I don't want any more snow, but this is nice. I gotta make it worth your while. But you gotta make it worth mine. So I got about 15 balls left. For those of you just joining us, I'm the Golf Alchemist. This place is gonna have a total makeover by the time we're all done being friends here, but if I do put one in, let's be friends for real and subscribe, all right? 15 balls. Came home after work. It's been on and off, but this has been the worst of it. Hood's on, gloves on like a nerd. And let's see if we can't put one of these bad Larrys in. Run. Golf Alchemist here. If I get one of these in, you have to subscribe. Because we've been all over it today. We don't care how we get there, as long as we get there, and now you're subscribing. Aren't you? Oh my God, are you kidding? Is that my fault or the mud's fault? Chat, you gotta help me out here. Drop a comment, drop a like if you're not gonna subscribe because you're a real stickler for the rules, and then I'll fade one in the hole. Just like that. Or like that. Get there. I'm still waiting for that one to fall, chat. What's going on over there? Do I need to go inspect it? I'm the Golf Alchemist. I'm the guy that just dropped that ball right next to the pin if you're just joining us. Shout out our sponsors. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Future. It's going to be Lab Golf, but they're waiting till I'm viral again and again and again. But we come out here every day and we just try to protect our craft. By protect it, I mean perfect it. And let's just hit my stock shot and see what you guys think of that. Because I know that one's just going to get on. It'll avoid the tree every time. I get a little weary of it. But that's it right there. And that one's just as good as any. And maybe I shouldn't be trying to move the ball so much left and so much right like that little fade I tried to hit, and look how crazy it goes. Instead, I should just be going straight back, straight through. That threw on the brakes for it, so we'll never know, but I think that's really the move, is to just go kind of right at it. But I don't believe the ball goes straight or whatever, so I like to think it does have a slight draw to it. And when I do that, it goes home. And I'm okay with just hitting a draw because I'm the Golf Alchemist. I want you guys to subscribe if one of these last 10 goes in, because we've been working hard for the people just joining us. We're all over it. And a lot of these are putts that anybody would be happy with. Like if you're not happy with that putt, I don't know what to tell you, because you made it onto the green there. That's probably the worst example of it. This might be a little better, but it sat down too much. That's really the one I'm trying to find, that does that but just clears the rock. Like that, don't hit the tree. That's a win. We want to get it over the rock in the air and not hit the tree. Even off to the right, you're still on the green. That's beautiful. It stops. It didn't stop. That train's still going. That's it, buddy. Finally, we made it. No. We're putting on a real struggle fest, but I don't stop because the Golf Alchemist always wins. And you always end on a good one if nothing else. Like, if I got one in this stream, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? That was pretty close. I'm done. Even though that wasn't pretty close. I don't think we have much of a plan here today. How about don't be afraid and just go after it? That works. Kiss the pin doing it. I just like have such a fucking fear of that tree. Thinned it. Still found the tree though. Tree saved me on that actually. These little fades just really want to come home. Turn. It's just wild. All right, Golf Alchemist, 3 left. If you get this in, you have to subscribe. Because I have 1. Sorry, it was 4. That's in. Turn. All right, we got subscribers, right? I got it in. You have to subscribe. We always do this fun game called 2 in a row. I've only done it once before. Let's keep this rolling because the footage gets tight on them shorts. We didn't make it. But we put 1 in, and that's a promise I give to all my fans. I'll never give up. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's what we like to say, too. Or 3 out of 4. I'm not going to dump the bucket. We got some overspill. I think you have to thank the sponsors there on that one. That's Pabst Blue Ribbon all the way. They give me the special juice, MJ special stuff that I need to succeed. That and what's like Cleveland Irons. Thank you. I appreciate you. I can't afford golf gear, but I'm somebody who's good enough that deserves an upgrade. I once read that recently too, that if you're not fitted for your golf clubs, that was gross, it still worked, but you're playing and you wanted to get better, it's not even about like muscle backs or irons or blades, but like not even being fitted in general, like size wise or whatever, like how they cut them down slightly and stuff. It's like walking around in a size 10 shoe and you're an 11, a 12, a 13, a 7, etc. So every golfer, they say over 90% is walking around the wrong size shoe, and I don't want that to be me. There's no way that I don't stand to improve if straight through it. If like I got fitted for clubs, or shout out to Como Irons or Titleist, or somebody hooked me up. I don't even care. It could be Joe Dirt brand, but I would just love to be fitted. I can't afford that shit. I got kids. I could barely afford living. America's not easy. But we inherited this through a sister's death. It was not something I wanted. Our sister did really well for herself. I didn't work hard to get here. But I worked hard to get this golf game. And I think this channel is something she'd be proud of because she loved to make stuff. So I like to think I'm being double great for the both of us. And that's something I can find solace in. I'm going to put this in for you guys right here. I got 0 touch. All I'm worried about is talking to you and new people coming in the chat. But maybe if I put a little focus in this golf shot, I'll get a subscriber out of you as the snow falls, because this is going in. Wow. Going into the woods if it didn't hit that rock. How about just a nice... That's a shot. Because it settled down right where I wanted it to. Just not pin high. Gross. We got more snow coming, so let's get a shot of me putting one in the snow. How's that sound, chat? W's in the chat, likes in the chat, because it's going in and I'm going to thin it to win it. Scared to bend over and hit one. There it is. All right. Ah, gotcha. That's what I should say before I hit one in. All my stuff is like clickbait. Like, oh, gotcha, B. Ha! Got him. Oh, that'd have been so cool if it went in the hole instead of doing nothing. Got him. No, I can't. I couldn't do that for a whole stream. Don't worry, I won't hurt you guys. All right, ready? Draw through the slingshot tree, the old high up and in to the tree. Where did that hit? Was it close to being a decent shot? How about the old upper room? Wow, that's a beautiful shot. How do you hit that one every time? Like that? I always thought, like, if you just don't think about anything, you just try to hit it, golf goes way better. Wow, that went over the rock, too. 3 in a row that are beautiful. How about 4 in a row that are full when you subscribe? That's fucking beautiful, dude. This is all downhill, 30 yards, Golf Alchemist in a blizzard. Now we're going to fade one right into the hole. I hate the traffic jams. Fade it right into the hole. Off the tree, into the hole. Watch this, guys. Ready? Oh! Playing in a blizzard. Just going to tuck one in. Gonna be a quick game, and I gotta get home for lunch. Just gonna tuck one in. Just gonna tuck one in. You know what I'm saying? How about one-handed in a blizzard? You couldn't make that putt one-handed in a blizzard. Or you couldn't make that chip one-handed in a blizzard. Hold my drink, bitch. That's what I think. Like, hey, you couldn't make that chip one-handed in a blizzard for $1 billion. I think if anybody could, it's probably me, buddy. $1 billion on the line. He's in a blizzard. It's Ross Carlson. He's going to win money. But as close as you're going to get it. I'm so much better with one hand than two. And then it starts to make you think that you're doing everything wrong with two hands. So then you learn the pace. And find the rock. It's really coming down right now. This is unbelievable. Getting the hole. I need to make one here, guys. What would you do? I drink a Pabst. Golf Alchemist. 25 yards, all downhill in a blizzard. TV timeout. All right, we're back. I think I can do this. We got 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 13 balls. Which for some is a lucky number and for others it isn't. But for me, I'm going to put it in the hole in a blizzard. Second one of the stream. Let's go. Golf Alchemist. That took the strangest route to being perfect. Pace is on point. Get there! Come on! We need this. Mud on this ball, but we're putting it in. Oh, come on. Right at you. Line driving in. Oh, God, how did that settle so perfect? This ball is mud and leaves frozen to it. Get in the hole, though. Come on. Perfect footage to be had, and you can't put one in the hole, Ross. It's scary. I'm just really striking out on these opportunities to create great footage of snow flurries coming in, putting one in the hole. How cool would that be? You got to hit the subscribe button if it happens. This only happens so many marches in a row in Massachusetts. And we've already got one in, and I hope you guys would subscribe for that if you were here. Get in. Turn home. Come on. Now the snow is stopping it. High draw, get in the fucking hole. Oh, dude, that's big dick shit right there. High draws all day. Get in. Oh, no. That was so close. Turn in. Turn in the hole, dude. That's a beautiful golf shot, Ross Carlson, Golf Alchemist. Turn in. Turn in. Turn in. All right, we've got just enough to make it through this snow flurry with some absolute epic footage for the clan, the OGs, the channel, and those joining us. I'm tucking one in. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm putting one of these golf balls in the hole because the footage alone is incredible. And I love my OGs, I love my followers, and I just need to make it happen. That's a beautiful golf shot. I might have to start getting quiet, but the footage is everything. Blizzard coming down at my back. Throw off your bow line, throw off your stern. Head out past South Channel, past Rocky Neck, past Niles Pond where I skated as a kid. Past 10 Pound Island. Throw off a wave to the lighthouse, keep his kid on Thatcher's Island. Opener up to 12, steaming now. Guys are busy. You're in charge. You're a goddamn sword boat captain. What better feeling is there in the world? I'd say holing out on your live stream would feel pretty good right about now. Ready? You guys want to see like the power of prayer? I'm going to say prayer to my grandmother and maybe she'll help me get one in so I can stop in this flurry. But I actually want more snow, so Nana, bring some more snow. Need a nice flurry push, okay, for my shot. I didn't go viral till she passed away. I miss her. And with Papa now, I hope he's not making you cook, you poor thing. I'm just going to put one in. I also got some really sad news about a friend, Paul Russo. And, just fucking, I don't know, I felt like I should mention that. I think you died twice, once when you passed away, and the second time is the last time your name's ever been mentioned. I talked to my buddy Connor Red like he's still here. I don't know if Paul's in passing or whatever, but I saw a GoFundMe thing that was pretty sad, so I should probably share that. I don't know how to do it to YouTube, but maybe I'll work on it. I'm going to put one in for you guys, though, and at least give my best to put one of these last 10 I see in and make a subscriber out of somebody to the Golf Alchemist world, where we bust our balls, and I plan on going live on some fun courses with some good friends. Oh, that had some nice action, Ross. That was nice. There it is. That's the action, so how do you get that? You do that. You really do. You just gotta fucking get it to the hole. Come on, get him to the Greek. All right. Golf Alchemist, you're gonna subscribe because that went in off the tree and the rock, and that's what's really cool about this page. Cut it out, 2 for 1. Oh, the other one, they changed places. Run it up, Chad. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the subscribe. High draw in the fucking hole. The confidence builder that gave me. turn right. I don't know. I think that was really cool. You get magic when you talk to the spirits. But I really do miss my Nana. I've been going to my mom's house. She used to live downstairs. Classic Italian, you know. And I'd look out through the basement window each time I came by. And I think about that, and I'm like, she was like a second mom, you know? Like, they could go out of town or fucking do whatever because Nana was downstairs, and if I ever felt like I was scared, I would call her and she'd come right up. I miss my papa. He was a big barrel-chested motherfucker. Lived through like 2 or 3 boats sinking, nets pulling him over, floated like a cork. If you're ever wondering the secret, if you ever get pulled off a boat by the net, hopefully you get a breath out of yourself. You hold that breath, and then when you feel the net sort of relax and you don't feel like you're being pulled or towed or stretched out, that's when you just wiggle around and you pop up like a cork if you're Sammy Pecker. That barrel-chested bastard. Get in for him. He'll find a way home. If not, he'll flip the table on the way. All right. I got what I asked for. Another pickup in the storm. Something for the footage. Let's put one in for the kids at home. This is all awful. Just terrible golf. I'm sorry for anybody who's been tuning in, but I'm trying, and I just can't find it. Even with a hip check to the hole. Oh, there it is. But even with a hip check to the hole, I couldn't find it. I've been coming up short. There it is. No, it isn't. It's really not there. That's a runner track star. She's a runner. She's a track star. I need hip-hop beats in the background of my lives now, like everybody else. I saw some kid wearing a hard hat, getting beat up in Madden. Might even be touched with a little bit of, touched by an angel. I don't know, blessed, they call it down south. Massachusetts, like, people call it retarded. But, like, I don't want to offend anybody, but there's some people on here that are blessed, and they're doing way better than you or I on their channels. Even with this thing rumbling, bumbling, stumbling home through traffic, just purely ripped like that. That's going home, too. Get home. I'm going to sky one, fly one right into the hole, though, for the people watching at home. That's what we're going to do with these last 10. I'm just going to try to flight it right into the cup. In the air. And those ones tend to make it there. At least, if nothing else, gets through this tree and stops, or hits the rock, or hits the tree. Because none of you have any control over your flop shot that you think you do. Like, that's my best effort. And if I'm not talking to you and I'm going, that might be my best effort, and it hits the tree. One ends up 9 miles past the hole because it wasn't a flop. It was a fucking terrible shot is what it was. I don't know. I like to hit behind the ball when I flop shot hardcore like that, and it hits that rock. I found the best course of action here is back foot, lots of shaft lean, not scoopy, but you're really pushing it, and then it bites. Is the only shot you can hit here. Just a turn home. See how I did that? It actually didn't even hit any of the balls in the traffic, I don't think. But if you hit it on the perfect part of the face, like I've kind of figured out, that settles down better than everything else. Oh, we got a little more snow from Nana to put it in for you, sweetheart. She likes the pink, was her favorite color, so I don't think she'd want me to put one of these ones in. She wants me to use a real one. I gotta go up and in. Like that. Thank you guys for tuning in. You should probably hit the subscribe button because I did meet my mark on that. We love to say 2 in a row, so we're gonna do it. And let's see if we can do it and slow it down here and just give it the old 2 in a row. That's a beautiful shot, though. We like to say 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Turn. And 3 out of 4 is not either. High draw. We made 2 this stream. I'm really proud of that. But 3 sounds way better, so we're going to do a third. Oh, that's fucked up. That's messed up. 3 sounds better, so how about a third? That would be cool, is like if I could do some weird club twirl stuff or like something cooler once I got it in. Like third one of the stream and do like actually be ready for it. Do people do that with it live the whole time? Like, yeah, I'm going to put one in here, guys. Subscribe, and then I'm going to do something wicked cool. Yeah! And then like put it in, and they do that for like an hour and just keep screaming in your ear? Or do they go, dude, I'm way better than everybody? And do something like that. And just like every other time do something wicked weird so you guys don't suspect how awesome I am. I'm the Miz, aka Cliffy Ambrose, and I'm awesome. I'm awesome! Yeah! Knock your own teeth out with the club. In a flurry or in a hurry, follow Golf Alchemist. Yeah! I don't know. It just doesn't feel very genuine to me. Or you go, I'm the Golf Alchemist. I play in all weather. This is March 2026, Massachusetts, and I'm about to fly the hole. Off a rock and look like a dumbass. I'm pretty fired up though. We put a couple biscuits in the basket. And to me, being on live and putting a couple, 3 balls. I think one of them was off a bonus. 3 balls in the hole on a live. Golf Alchemist. And I only got 2 in the bucket. But if you know Minky, throw it in the bucket. That's all that matters. And I'm also not going to stop because I told you guys, I put one in the hole and you had to stay and you had to like and you had to subscribe and all this other BS. But we put it in the hole, so why stop? Why quit there? Why would you bother stopping when you could keep it up? Oh yeah, that's what we'll do. Do it like that. That way you can actually get a real feel of what I'm putting down here. We got ourselves on the live charge. Golf Alchemist here. Hitting golf balls. It's the Golf Alchemist. That's what we do. This is our hometown white trash setup. We're going to be hitting from that platform you see there. But we're out here, dude. And it's awesome. Yeah, here we go. Welcome those of you that are new. We're in a snow flurry. It's the Golf Alchemist. We're going to dunk it from 30 yards away. All downhill. Snow coming at you. This is real life. March in Massachusetts. Trying to get better at golf and become scratch. Handsome as fuck. I'm just kidding. But I am. And we're going to rip. I think you guys should stay tuned. We really should just hang around for like 30 seconds. Get my average watch time up. I just pulled 3 out of the hole. This is what we do. We're fucking savage at it. I definitely have a home court advantage. And I want to play somebody here someday. maybe somebody I know will like the channel, and then I can play them like, oh, I knew you, and you're better than me, and you can kick my ass and put me in my place. Or we can all just hang out and watch me and my buddies play golf live in Massachusetts and become the next big channel. Because I think everybody else in the golf world's a nerd. I want to be invited to the Barstool Championship. If the guy in the do-rag that swings like Charles Barkley's invited, the Golf Alchemist better be invited. I'm the guy who needs a chance at a millie. And I'm the guy who's going to perform under pressure. And I'm also the only other guy probably in that tournament that would be from the home state of Massachusetts. Same place Dave's from Barstool. Swampscott. Big Blue. And we used to Big Blue out their asshole every time I played him. So, but he was a Little League hero, and that's cool. Doesn't matter when you peak, but it matters that you peak. And that's all cool too. But if they ever hired me, I'd probably be the best athlete they ever hired that wasn't a pro. I want to play Riggs. Plays every day. I don't enough, but if you gave me something where I could play him for like 4 days, like the tournament I played him with my cousin, I would light it up. I get better each day because I don't know about you stiffs, but I have to work. Shit ain't free. It might have been, but nothing's free. Gotta work hard just to fucking eat in this country. But I want to be invited to that Barstool Classic thing bad. I think that would be so sick. Playing golf somewhere sweet just because you're on YouTube. Bonus. But like not only that, it's like a chance to play for buku bucks. Are you kidding? I would have to find out somebody that could do like an honest thing where everybody who's subscribed to my channel, that I could like somehow chop it down to like 10 of you have a chance to win like a couple grand each if I won a milli. Because I wouldn't have been there without you guys. That'd be something I'd look at. I don't see any of these other guys doing that. Especially the ones who's like mom and dad started the channel. Like they don't need our money. Your super likes, your super subs, or whatever the shit I would actually need. That stuff would help me like survive. It's wild. But I don't know. Yeah, keep rooting for guys that like don't care about you and me, but I'm team little guy. Like if I was our United States government, I am not a Democrat or a Republican. That document that everybody talks about, I'm like, everything's fucked. That's who I am. That we need to start over. But YouTube's not that way, and I'm really happy to be here. I'm happy you guys are here with me. I don't care if I'm talking to myself or 12 to 15 people or 50, 60, 75, 100. I've had thousands in these lives. My head's never going to get too big. I'll never really change who I am. Just not in my nature. But I would be happy to like give you guys better content, get like hook up a better camera from somebody, and that's what I think would be fun. Because I have such a cool property, and I want to share it with my friends. I don't know about you guys. You went to school with some people, right? They get money, they change. I didn't get money. I got something better than money. I have land. And there's awesome, fun property. And I try to get all my buddies over here, but they're kind of lame. I don't need to go out drinking. Fucking, why would you leave your house if you had this? If you had a swing like this in your backyard, why the fuck would you go ride somebody else's sleigh ride, you know? Alright. Is that enough? Whole bucket full of balls. We could play forever, Sandlot style. We're going to do it. In March, in the snow, in the elements, we're out here turning the alchemy of a fucking football player in a baseball swing into a golf swing. One stroke at a time. I also think I might just hit 3 balls and be done, because I think one of these 3's going in, and I'm making a subscriber out of you if you're new. Was perfect too. Guess I should just avoid this awesome rock that's in the way. I'm done. Yeah, that's it. I hate this rock. It's pissing me off. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alchemist is all done. And I don't want to ruin my microphone either. So thank you guys for tuning in. Those of you that stayed, I appreciate you. I'm out.